Hey you guys, welcome back to K&K's Inspired Creations with Latara. So today I'm going to show you guys how I made this really cute Valentine's Day gift box. So I started off with one of these little boxes, metal boxes that you can get from the Dollar Tree, and they come in various sizes. So I started off with some purple air dry clay. You can get air dry clay from Dollar Tree, but you can get it a lot of places, Amazon, Walmart. I actually get most of mine from a creator. Her name is Designs by Janira. She actually sells a lot of air dry clay among other things. So she's definitely a really good person to get it from. And so what I'm doing, I'm just flattening it out with a rolling pin. It doesn't have to be one this big, just any rolling pin or something just to make it flat will be great. The whole purpose just is to get the clay bigger than the top or the bottom or whatever it is you're trying to cover. And so that's what I'm gonna do. So I took like this little X-Acto knife or whatever you call it, and I just kind of did this thing where I did an imprint of it in the clay. And now I'm gonna go back through with the same knife and I'm just gonna cut it out so that I can get it the exact size that I want. And you probably noticed that I did it a little bit bigger than the actual size of the tin, and that's because I want to cover the top of the tin, but as well as the sides of the tin, because this is going to be the top of it. So I don't want the any of the metal to show on this part of it. So that came up perfect. And of course, anytime using air dry clay, when you're done with it, you want to put it back in the pack. That way it doesn't dry out, because it starts to dry out instantly. And so I'm just patting the sides down just to make it look kind of neat or whatever. So this right here is silicone glue. You get it on Amazon, you get it at Walmart. This is what I like to use when I'm doing something with air dry clay to get it to stick to whatever surface it is. But you can use tacky glue that they have at Dollar Tree. Anything like that will work really good. Probably even like super glue. So now I'm just adding it to my tin heart, the top, and just adhering it to it. And then I'm just going to set it to the side and let it dry. So next I'm going to do the exact same thing with the bottom of the tin. At the very beginning, I don't know if you saw, honestly, it was kind of off. You really couldn't see because of how I am recording this or filming this, but I took like a pen or a marker and I marked where the top met the tin so that I didn't put air dry clay all the way up there. Otherwise the top would not go on, if that makes sense. And you'll probably see it a little bit later. And so I'm doing the same thing, just rolling it all the way out, making it, keeping it a little thick but thin enough to where I can cover the tin so that you can't see through it. So what I'm doing is I'm doing strips, because I'm not doing the bottom, I'm just doing the sides. And I got this tool actually from Dollar Tree as well, and I'm just cutting it. Basically, I'm measuring it now to make sure that it's the right size for this piece of tin, but only to the part that I marked with the marker. So it's not going to cover the entire side, just enough to where the top meets it, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna cut out 2 of them, because more than likely I'm gonna need 2 for both sides of the heart. And anything that I'm not using, I always put it back in the bag so that it does not dry out. So now that's what I'm doing. I took the glue and I'm adhering it. I did one side, but it was so out of frame that I just deleted it. But that's all I did. Add the silicone glue, then added the clay, and it came out great. As you can see right here, this is after it's dried for at least 24 hours. And now I'm going to do some embellishments. So I'm going to use Spackle, because Spackle is a really good icing. This is some white icing, white Spackle that is literally, I use Fast and Final DAP. It's air dry clay. I'm sorry, it's not air dry clay. It's Spackle, obviously, white Spackle, and it has a great color. So when I need something that's white, I don't have to add any paint or anything to it. I can just use it as is. It has a great consistency, a great color, great everything. But I want to do pink. So I'm basically going to just add this to a cup and then add some pink paint to it. Not too much, just a little bit. This one right here is bright magenta. It's apple barrel. You can get this from Walmart or on Amazon. It's my favorite color pink of all time. So if I'm using pink, I always want to use this pink. So I'm just mixing it all together. Like I said, you don't need a lot because if you use too much, it's going to change the consistency of the air dry clay. Why do I keep saying air dry clay? Of the spackle, and that is not something you want because it will not hold its shape coming out of the pipe and bag and the tip. You don't want it too thick, but you definitely don't want it like too thin, and you definitely don't want it runny. So now I'm just going to add it to a piping bag. I always cut the little tip off first, but if you're new to it, I would leave the tip on there while you're adding the spackle to your bag and then cut it off at the end. But I've been doing this for a little while, so I can pretty much put it in there without pushing it all the way to the end and it spilling out. And that's what I'm doing, is just adding it to my piping bag. I'm going to use this little tool that I also got from Dollar Tree to push everything down to the edge, not so far that it comes out. And then I'm going to add it to another bag, which is going to have the piping tip right there. I can't remember which one it is. I actually really want to find out because it's so pretty. But yeah. And then I'm just going to start piping, and the design that I did actually came out so pretty. That's why I really want to find out which piping tip this was, because it gave the prettiest little decoration on here. So yeah, so I'm just going to do that on the bottom, and then I'm going to also do the exact same thing on the top. But before I do the top, I'm going to take the top off and do them separately. And then I'm going to add a different type of embellishment using just the white spackle, the white icing, to give it to do just a little bit something different, so that it's just not the pink and the purple, but a little bit of something else too. And that's what I'm going to do here. And while I'm doing that, I do want to take a second and thank you so much for watching my video. Right there, you can tell that I made a mistake, and that happens sometimes. You can literally just clean it up off of the air dry clay and just start over. But like I said, I do want to thank you so much for watching my videos. You can be watching anybody's video on the planet, but you're watching mine, and I'm so thankful and appreciative of it. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I think I'm like 4 or 5 subscriptions away from hitting my goal, which is 100 subscribers. I'm pretty new to the YouTube world, so I'm just trying to build my brand and build, whatever right here on YouTube. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a like and a comment. I love reading the comments. I don't get a lot of them. Share it if you know somebody who would think something like this is cute. I only made one of these. I only make one-of-a-kind pieces, but this is going to be available on my website that I will put in the description. So if you're interested in something like this to give to a family member, a friend, a girlfriend, definitely check it out. Go to my page or go to my website. And so here I'm doing the exact same thing, the same type of decoration on the top of the box as well, using that pink spackle. And then I'm also going to do a little bit of embellishing with the white spackle as well, just to kind of keep it kind of cohesive. And then I'm gonna do a lot of other cute little stuff that you'll see in a little bit. But thanks for watching again. So here's where I'm going to do a little bit of embellishing with the white spackle, or white icing, whatever you want to call it, but just something simple. I think I'm just doing like little circles, and you can do pretty much anything. Spackle is very forgiving, and piping is so fun, very satisfying. So I wanted to do something in the middle. I saw somebody do something like this, and so I just took a heart-shaped cookie cutter, set it in the middle, and then added spackle into it, and it gave the shape of a heart, which was so cute. And so I'm just going to go ahead and put a fake strawberry in the middle. It came out really, really nice. That was my first time doing something like this. And now I'm doing a couple of little dollops all over. And then I'm going to add fake cherries into the little dollops just to give it, a little bit of extra something. And this box actually turned out really cute. I made a couple of them, but I think out of all of them, this is probably my favorite. And I'm finishing off with some very fine glitter, because glitter makes everything better. And that's pretty much it. This didn't take very long to do, outside of letting the air dry clay dry first before using the spackle. And so this is how it came out after everything dried. So cute, sparkly and pretty and pink and purple, definitely girly. Again, this is available on my website if you want to take advantage of it. Thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.